This is Just Women, every Tuesday at 1 o'clock on Brooklands Radio.
I'd like to welcome our guest today, Carolyne Cross. Now, Carolyne has spent a remarkable 30 years in the beauty industry and has set up the Omni Academy of Beauty in Walton-on-Thames. And she shares her expertise by building up an enormous range of specialist courses to train the next generation of beauticians, manicurists, acupuncturists, is that right?
Everything in the beauty industry.
Nail technicians and therapists. So welcome today, Carolyne.
Thank you.
Now tell me a bit about the Omni Academy of Beauty, because it hasn't always been called that, has it?
No, it hasn't, and I have been a guest with you guys before. The Academy used to be called Isis Beauty Academy. Yes, a big and you know, the Academy has been established for 8 years. We're going into our 9th year now, and was originally named after the Egyptian goddess Isis, which I'm sure most of your listeners understand that. You know, Isis was a woman, and she believed in empowering and educating women. It was the of rebirth and everything. So it's a fantastic, suitable name for the Academy when it started. But of late, and I'm sure your listeners will understand, it now has slightly different connotations, even though it actually is now referred to as an acronym. You know, ISIS is an acronym, really, with what's been going on in the media. So I had to make a decision, and unfortunately I had to change the name. Or fortunately, you could say either way.
Well, you're here today, which is lovely, because it means you can, you know, it's like giving you not a new birth, but a new, you know, boost to announce what you do and change the name. And you've changed it to Omni. Why did you choose
Well, we
the name
changed
Omni?
We changed it to Omni. It took a lot of decision to do that. I mean, my team of staff there, I've got fantastic teachers at the school. We all sat down together and we did a real brainstorming moment about what we would come up. Because originally when I started the school, it was just myself at the time. I thought I had a great name. I was thrilled. I was delighted. But obviously, as I said, we had to change it. So we sat down and thought about what the school was about, what the Academy was about. And we're very much about empowering, educating women and men. We have some men coming along on the courses. And we thought about what kind of service we offer. And we kind of do everything, because we deliver courses to schools for 14 to 16-year-olds. Can you believe it? There's now a GCSE in beauty. So that's something that's quite new in our industry. We also deliver courses in sports massage to men. I have another academy in Camberley. We aim at all different age groups. So it's kind of everything, all and one. So the name Omni is what that stands for. It's a Latin name. It means everything, all one. And then we thought, that really fits well. So that's what we went for.
Brilliant. And what are some of the most popular courses that you've got that people want to learn to retrain? Is it mostly people wanting to retrain as well?
It's a real mixture there, Jay. We run apprenticeship courses. So we have sort of 16-year-olds that they have to be in education till they're 18 now. So we run apprenticeship. So we will have young girls, perhaps 16, who will come and approach us, and we'll do a beauty therapy apprenticeship where they have to be employed. So it's another aspect of their learning. So they don't have to be in college until they're 18. So there's lots of different avenues. So we do that age group.
And is that in working with partnership with other local businesses in the area? So they might want to take on an apprentice and then they come to you for the training?
Absolutely. So it's salons locally that are looking for an apprentice, or may not be, because it's quite rare for having a beauty therapy apprentice. Hairdressing, yes, but beauty therapy is slightly different. So if they're looking to have somebody that they can work in the salon, that actually they can build up and nurture, and eventually become a very keen team player of that salon, then an apprenticeship route is fantastic. So we work very closely with local salons who have our apprentices. So that's one avenue. We have mature students that perhaps have been working full-time and are just not happy in the job that they do. It's more common knowledge now that people will actually change their careers during their lifetime. They don't tend to stay in their same career. I think I'm a bit of a rarity. I was telling you earlier on, yes, I've been in 30 years. It's a little bit longer than that, but I don't go beyond 30.
No, we can't tell. It must be your products.
Bless you. It's the lighting in here. So, it is a rarity that people will stay in the same employment. They change their career direction. So we have students that come along who are working during the week, and they come and train completely in this career on a Saturday course. And then we have our more mature learners who are maybe in their 40s and 50s, who've always wanted to do this. And sometimes they'll say to me or to my staff, I'm a bit too old for this. I shouldn't be changing my career, or I shouldn't be thinking of something new. Well, my heart goes to them and say, absolutely not. Go for it. You know, there's never a time in life where you just think, well, actually, age is on your side, having more of a mature therapist working on you. So, absolutely. So, yes, across the board.
Wow. And you get men coming in as well to do your sport? You do. Is it mainly the sports?
No, men will come across and do all different aspects of the industry. We've had male therapists coming and learning the whole beauty therapy level 2 and level 3 qualifications. But we also run the sports programme. So we have guys coming and doing level 3 and level 4 on sports massage. So it really is opened up to all.
When I looked at your website, I was just blown away by the different therapies that you train in. You've got the cosmetic therapies, the ear piercing and spray tan and eyebrows, but you've got Swedish massage, which I know has got a holistic input, and anatomy, physiology, reflexology, aromatherapy. So it's really, you've got a balance with holistic and cosmetic, which I think is really great.
We do. We run basically NVQ programs. I'm very much passionate about professional recognised qualifications in this industry. You'll be surprised to hear, but we're not a regulated industry. So that's very passionate to my heart, to make sure that they are qualified and trained to the standard they need to be. But we run different avenues. So we will run sort of nail courses. So if they're interested in nails, nail technology, the gel polish courses, manicure and pedicure, nail art, you've got that area. You've got the traditional beauty therapy area, which is what I said, your level 2 and level 3. And if your listeners don't understand the difference on that, it's where the first year will be where they'll be learning facials, manicures, pedicures, and what we call in the industry small salon treatments. And the level 3 is when they go on and do the body treatments. They'll learn, for example, the more advanced facial electricals, body electricals, those kind of skills. So they have the whole full qualification known as a beauty therapist. Be interesting to know, Jay, you mentioned the word beautician. Beautician is only really used to somebody who does manicures, pedicures, facials. Beauty therapist is the true term, which means the whole level 2 and level 3. So I thought I'd tell you that one.
No, it's very good because the word therapy, because you call themselves they call themselves therapists, but therapy to me is a whole nother ball game if I was going into therapy. But it's a new term that's been used.
Yeah, absolutely.
To describe the profession.